Hello there, welcome back to my YouTube channel on what is quite a gloomy day in the UK. So in today's video, I'm going to share 7 accessories that instantly elevate your outfits. These are the pieces that add that old money elegance and make your outfits look put together and expensive. I really feel you don't always have to buy new clothes. Sometimes you can just have that one or 2 elevated accessories that will completely change your outfit from looking normal to looking expensive and really put together. These are the 7 accessories that I use time and time again in my daily styling of my wardrobe. I really feel that they help to pull my outfits together and make them look more polished and elevated. So without further ado, let's go into the first accessory, which is a silk scarf. Now, for me, I think a silk scarf is the ultimate old money elegance. It just screams sophistication to me. You know, I think it's a classic and it never goes out of fashion, but there's no denying that it is having a bit of a trend moment. And the thing I love about a silk scarf is that there are so many different ways to wear it. You can simply tie it around your neck and that instantly makes your outfit look really chic. It always kind of gives me that French chic vibe when I see somebody with a little silk scarf tied around their neck. And the thing I also love about it is that you can really use it to elevate a very basic outfit like white t-shirt or a white shirt with jeans. Just adding that kind of silk scarf around your neck really elevates the look, but then also you can add it to an evening look. So imagine like a strapless corset top with wide leg trousers and a silk scarf. It just screams elegance to me. I have got another fashion hacks video coming up soon where I will include different ways or hacks to style a silk scarf, so keep a lookout for that. That will be coming soon. But also you can wear it in loads of different ways. So you can wear it, I like to wear mine tied around my waist as a belt, kind of threaded through the loops of my trousers. I think that just really elevates an outfit, especially like an all tonal outfit. It just looks really, I think it looks really lovely. Also, I tend to just tie it around my ponytail, like it makes a simple hairstyle just stand out a little bit more and just gives it that something extra. There's also a trend at the moment of kind of tying it around your hip and letting it kind of go in a triangle shape on one hip and then tying it around the other, which I do actually like on other people, but it's not a trend I'm going to be taking on board, to be honest, because I don't particularly think it's that flattering and I don't really like the way it looks, especially on me. And I think this is the important piece when you kind of look at these trend pieces. You know, I only choose things that I know that I'm going to feel comfortable in, that I think suit me. And to be honest, when I was younger, I used to take belly dancing classes and we had to do a tie of a belt with jingly bits on that. So it kind of almost reminds me of those days, which are probably best forgotten, to be honest. So that's probably not one I will be trying. But I think also the ultimate Hollywood glamour with a silk scarf is to tie it around your head, pop on some sunglasses. You may need a convertible and just drive off into the distance. I just think that is just my idea of kind of old school Hollywood. It's so glamorous. So moving on to number 2, and that's a structured bag. I really think a structured bag is the cornerstone of a chic wardrobe. There is a trend kind of going through to autumn of more slouchy bags. And I do love a slouchy bag, but I will never be without a structured bag in my wardrobe because I think that structure just adds that kind of elevation to any outfit. I just feel it brings the whole outfit together beautifully. You know, I like wearing them with like a midi dress. I like wearing them with to work with wide leg trousers, a nice shirt, maybe a scarf tied around. Again, it just screams elegance to me. And I always tend to kind of stick to colours like neutrals, like, you know, a black or a white or a tan when I buy a structured bag, just because I know that it's going to go with everything in my wardrobe. And one that I've probably shown you before in another video is this beautiful example. This is the Teddy Blake Kim Stimpato bag, I believe. And this is just my idea of a perfect structured bag. It just looks classic. It's got beautiful gold hardware, a very discreet logo. I just love this. And it's definitely under $500. I think it's actually under $400. And this is perfect for me. It goes with nearly everything in my wardrobe. And I do wear it on repeat. And I used to have a discount code for this. It might still work. I will check if it still works. And if it does, then I will link this below and the discount code as well, because this is the kind of structured bag that I'm talking about, that I feel just elevates any outfit. The third accessory is pearl jewelry. I love pearls, especially in summer, but all year round. I tend to get them out a lot more in summer for some reason. I just love them. I think they are so elegant and classic and timeless, and especially pearl earrings. Now, every time I see somebody with kind of pearl earrings hanging from the ears, I always tend to notice. It just kind of draws me in. I think it looks expensive and it looks chic, and I feel like it pulls the whole outfit together. It never like competes with your outfit. It just always tends to complement it. I've got these ones on at the moment. Now, these are probably one of my chunkier ones. I do have quite a lot of pearl jewelry, especially earrings. But, you know, if I was going to start from fresh, I would probably go for like a classic pair of pearl studs and kind of some really delicate drop earrings. There's nothing more for me to say about them. I wear them with anything from a t-shirt to going out in the evening. They're that piece that I kind of go to when I'm not sure and I'm not feeling great and I just want something to elevate my look. I will add some pearl jewelry. Even like, I love the contrast of having something like a white t-shirt, just simple white t-shirt with a pearl necklace or pearl earrings. I just really like the fact that you wouldn't expect to see the pearl earrings with such a casual outfit. I just feel like it elevates an outfit, and I would highly recommend having some pearl earrings or any pearl jewelry in your wardrobe as an accessory. Now, accessory number 4 is a leather belt, and you will have heard me talk about a leather belt so much on my channel if you're familiar with my channel, because I literally could not live without my leather belt collection. They are, for me, probably more than anything else I've talked about today, my most used and crucial accessory. And I do tend to go for leather and invest in belts, because I do feel like, you know, a nice leather belt really is a good piece to invest in to elevate the pieces in your wardrobe. Now, I will use mine to nip in a blazer over a dress. I will use mine, you know, with jeans, with my trousers, with skirts. I use a leather belt for everything, and I think it's such a great piece because, you know, for many reasons, like for example, if you've got a tonal outfit or a whole all neutral outfit, adding a leather belt really helps to add some interest. You know, it'll probably be maybe of a different texture as well. I just think it really pulls an outfit together and makes it look much more interesting. You know, I feel like it's a chic way to add interest into your outfit without compromising the aesthetic of your outfit. You know, it is the perfect divider, especially again for monochrome and tonal outfits. It really helps to define the waist and to create those really flattering proportions by nipping in your waist. You know, especially important if you're, for example, a pear-shaped or an hourglass shape. It really helps to balance out your proportions. I also think it's great for pulling the whole look together, like adding a belt may pull in your shoes or your handbag. I think it just looks like you've paid real attention to detail, and it just helps to pull that whole outfit together. Also, it's really great for kind of smartening up a very casual basic outfit. For example, a pair of blue jeans and a white t-shirt and adding a tan belt just really adds something extra to it, especially if you maybe like add a tan handbag as well. It's just a perfect piece. I would highly recommend investing in a leather belt. And if I was going to start from scratch, there would be two colors that I would definitely buy, and one's black and one's tan, because they tend to go with pretty much everything in my wardrobe. So number 5 is a straw hat. Now this is, you know, obviously better for the warmer weather, but I feel like a straw hat adds instant charm and sophistication to your outfit. It's practical, which is great because it keeps the sun off your face, but it's incredibly stylish. Whether you're kind of using it on a beachscape or whether you're wearing it with an outfit in the city, it almost kind of looks like you've just stepped off a yacht on TV in the south of France. It's just that really chic, old money vibe. Now, I tend to use straw hats in neutral tones, and I prefer straw hats with like wide, more structured rims. I just think they kind of look more elegant and chic. And I will wear mine with midi dresses, with a pair of shorts. I will wear mine with a nice pair of wide trousers and a nice shirt. It just adds that something extra and is so glam. Also, of course, it's great for when you're having a bad hair day. I can't tell you how many times, you know, I've used a straw hat, or to be honest with you, any hat like a cap as well throughout the year when my hair's not looking great and I don't want to wash it. So I will just add on a cap, or, you know, in summer, a lot to protect my face as well, a really nice straw hat. And it, you know, you'll never tell. I don't look like I haven't washed my hair. I just look like put together and very intentional. And I just love a straw hat in summer. Accessory number 6 is an understated watch. It's that quiet luxury piece that speaks volumes. Whether it's a slim leather strap or a slim kind of metal strap, it's a piece that adds that structure and the subtle luxury to your outfit. I just think it adds that structure and sophistication. It's almost like tailoring for your wrist. And it's one of those pieces like, you know, if you know, you know, you don't have to have like big logos over the top kind of names on your watch. It's just one of those elegant pieces that really finish off an outfit. Now, my personal idea of a really beautiful understated watch is the Cartier Tank watch, which I absolutely love. And unfortunately, like many people, that's not an option at the moment. So I guess my point is you don't have to spend thousands and thousands of pounds. There are some beautiful watches in the market. So the two main ones I tend to wear are both under £200. I wear a kind of a slim dual tone metal watch that I tend to wear more in the evening because it goes with, you know, pretty much everything. And then I've just recently brought this beautiful watch, which is my version of the Tank, a fraction of the cost. This is from Heaven Mayhem. I really love this. It's so subtle, great everyday watch. It's got this kind of textured brown leather strap, this really subtle gold hardware in a rectangle shape. I love this. I think it's really gorgeous. And I've also bought, you can change the strap up, and I've also got the black strap that I can change up with it as well, which I think is a really good idea. I don't know if it's going to focus, but I just want you to see that. I'm not getting sponsored by them or anything, by the way. This is just something I purchased recently. I think it was under £200 for the extra strap as well. I just thought I'd link it just in case you guys like the watch. I think it's a really lovely watch and I'm really pleased with it. Okay, so now to my final accessory, and that is a pair of sunglasses. I love sunglasses. I feel like they are the ultimate finishing touch to any outfit. They're really perfect for adding that air of confidence and almost that jet set glamour look. I think they add that instant polish and confidence. Like whenever I put on my sunglasses, I almost feel more confident. I almost kind of feel like I'm standing taller and just makes me feel more confident. I don't know if that's only me. Is that just me, guys, or do you feel the same? It just feels like the finishing touch. And what's also great about it, obviously, as well as protecting your eyes, is that, you know, it's a brilliant accessory if you haven't had time to do your makeup, if you've not had a great night and you're tired, you know, just pop on your sunglasses and go out with a nice outfit and no one will ever know. And I think that's really great on the school run in the morning when you're busy rushing around. It's just that perfect piece that finishes off any outfit. I mean, I do tend to wear mine a lot throughout the year as well, because obviously when it's winter, you know, it can be really sunny, but I would happily wear it all year round. I love a nice pair of sunglasses. I think more important than kind of having or following a trend is just to make sure that it really suits your face and your face shape. Not all glasses suit me at all, and I might like a really large pair of dark oversized glasses because I think they look really glamorous and elegant on somebody else. On me, they just overpower my face, and you know, they just don't do me any favors. So I think just try loads of different sunglasses that suit your face and buy those, because I know people, stars coming in and out when it comes to sunglasses, but you know, if you've got a pair of sunglasses that suit your face shape, there isn't really any, you know, they don't go out of fashion. It doesn't really matter what style you're wearing. It just adds that air of elegance. And also, I prefer to have sunglasses without big logos on. You know, I just think that they actually cheapen the look. I'm kind of thinking more Audrey Hepburn with those chic black, you know, cat eye sunglasses rather than like heavy logos on the side. I just feel like, you know, you don't need that. Sunglasses do all the talking themselves. You don't need to have those kind of big logos on the side. But yeah, absolutely love a pair of sunglasses. So these are the 7 accessories that I rely on over and over again in my wardrobe. I hope you found this useful and you found some inspiration on ways to elevate your outfits. I honestly believe that if you're trying to build a capsule wardrobe that's rooted in elegance and timelessness, it's so worth investing in key accessories, because you'll probably be spending less money investing in accessories than keep changing your clothes, because they can really, really elevate your outfits. Let me know in the comments which accessories you can't live without, and if you're going to try any of the ones that I suggested to you today. If you like this video, please do give me a thumbs up, and if you love this style of content, I kind of do a lot of styling videos. I also do quite a lot of fashion hauls. I do fashion hacks. If you like that type of content, then please do subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you on board. Thank you so much for watching, guys, as usual, and I shall see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.